Rich people don't budget. I know that's not what you expected to hear, but it's true. The wealthiest people I've ever studied, the ones with real, lasting, generational wealth, almost none of them sit down every month and track every dollar they spend. And yet somehow, they never run out of money. Somehow they keep building. Somehow the wealth just keeps growing. So what are they doing instead, you ask? That's exactly what we're getting into today. Because once you understand this, budgeting will never look the same again. Hey, I'm Alex, and welcome to Wealth Unspoken. Let me be honest about my own history with budgeting. I tried pretty much every system. The envelope method, the 50-30-20 rule, spreadsheets, apps, color-coded categories. And every single time, within a few weeks, I'd fall off. I'd feel guilty, start over, and fall off again. For years, I thought the problem was me, that I just didn't have enough discipline, or that I was bad with money. But the problem wasn't discipline. The problem was the tool that I was using. Budgeting is a restriction system. It works by telling you what you can't do, and anything built on restriction eventually breaks down. Wealthy people figured out a completely different system, one that works with human nature instead of against it. Let me show you what it looks like. The first thing wealthy people do differently is that they make the most important financial decisions before the money ever hits their hands or their bank accounts. They don't decide each month whether to invest. It's already decided, already automated. The money moves before they even see it. Pay yourself first, automatically. Invest first, automatically. And save for specific goals, automatically. And whatever is left after those automatic moves, that's what they spend, on anything they want. No tracking required. When I finally set this up for myself, when I automated my investments before my bills, everything started to change. Not because I suddenly had more discipline, because I removed discipline from the equation altogether. You don't need willpower to do something automatic. It just happens. Every month, without fail, whether you feel like it or not. That's the system, not restriction, automation. Here's the second thing that the wealthy do differently. Wealthy people don't think about money in dollar amounts. They think in percentages. Not, I'll invest $500 this month, but I'll always invest 20% of whatever I earn. The difference matters more than it seems, because a dollar amount is tied to your current income. A percentage scales with you. When I was starting out, I could only invest $50 a month. That felt so small it almost felt pointless. But $50 was 10% of what I was making. And 10% is 10% whether you earn $500 or $50,000. As my income grew, the dollar amount grew with it, automatically and proportionally, without me having to make a new decision every time. Wealthy people decide their percentages up front, and once they do, those numbers don't get touched. First, the percentage that goes to investing. Second, the percentage that goes to building. Third, whatever's left is yours. Simple, scalable, sustainable. Here's what really clicked for me. They're not constantly managing money. They set it up once, and the system handles the rest. Just one afternoon. Automate the transfers, lock in the percentages, connect the accounts. And then they basically don't think about it again. The system runs, the investments grow, and the wealth builds. Most people, they're stuck in the same cycle every single month. Checking, fixing, worrying, trying to catch up again. All because they manage instead of design. Budgeting requires constant management, constant attention, constant willpower. A well-designed financial system requires almost none of that. It should literally run on autopilot. I have a friend who hasn't looked at a budget in years. Not because he's reckless, because his system is so well designed that looking at a budget would be redundant. The money moves where it needs to go, automatically, every month. And what's left is his to live on, guilt-free. That's the goal, not perfect budgeting, a system so good you don't need to budget. Okay, now for the practical side, because I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but what does it actually look like? Here's the framework in plain terms. Step 1. Decide your investment percentage first, before anything else, before your bills, before your lifestyle. Even if it's just 5% right now, start there and automate it. Step 2. Cover your fixed expenses, rent, utilities, car insurance, the things that don't change month to month. These are predictable. Let them run on autopilot too. Step 3. Whatever is left is your spending money. No categories, no tracking, no guilt. Spend it however you want, because the important stuff is already handled. Step 4. As your income grows, protect the percentage. Don't let lifestyle inflation eat the extra. When you earn more, invest more first. Then let the lifestyle grow with what remains. That's it, 4 steps. Set it up once and let it run. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need more willpower. You need a better setup. They build it once. Automate everything. Let percentages do the work. That's not laziness, that's strategy. Because the goal was never to track every move. It was to create something that runs on its own. Budgets feel like pressure. Systems create progress. Stop budgeting and start designing. I'm Alex, and this was Wealth Unspoken. See you next time.